The 2026 Ferrari F80 is the kind of car that makes the world go quiet for a moment when you first see it, because you immediately recognize that you're not just looking at another supercar, you're looking at the future of Ferrari's identity, philosophy, and performance legacy brought into a physical form. This is a car that was not designed to simply exist in the automotive world. It was designed to change it, to redefine what we think speed, aerodynamics, and emotional driving feel can be. And today, we're going to explore this machine in detail. The body, the interior, the new hybrid powertrain, the driving dynamics, the technology, the comfort features, the pricing, and what it actually feels like to imagine owning something like this. So let's start where every Ferrari story begins, with the design. When you first look at the 2026 F80, the shape looks almost like it wasn't drawn by pen or computer, but by the wind itself. Like Ferrari let aerodynamics decide every curve and angle. The body sits incredibly low, almost hugging the ground, and the proportions are long, smooth, and fluid. No unnecessary bulges, no loud, exaggerated wings. Instead, it uses integrated aerodynamic channels built right into the carbon fiber skin, guiding airflow around the car like invisible rivers of air, increasing downforce while keeping drag under control. The front end is sharp and sculpted, with laser-thin headlights that look like narrow, focused eyes. Not angry, but confident, like the car already knows it's the fastest thing in the room. The sides feature deep aerodynamic tunnels carved into the body, feeding cool air to the hybrid powertrain and stabilizing the car at high speed. And the rear design is possibly the most futuristic element. Open aero bridges, layered airflow exits, a taillight strip that stretches in one clean line, and a diffuser that looks like something borrowed straight from Formula One. Every visual detail serves a functional purpose, reinforcing that the F80 is not just designed to be admired, but engineered to perform at the absolute edge of human driving possibility. Now, the heart of the F80 is where Ferrari steps into a new era, the hybrid powertrain. This car uses a twin-turbocharged V8 engine combined with high-output electric motors, producing around 1,200 horsepower in total. The electric motors eliminate any hesitation, delivering instant torque the moment your foot even thinks about pressing the accelerator, while the twin-turbo V8 brings the roar, the fire, the emotional, mechanical heartbeat Ferrari is famous for. Together, they don't just accelerate, they launch, delivering 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 2 seconds, which is territory normally reserved for multi-million-dollar experimental hypercars and actual rocket technology. And while the numbers are mind-blowing, what's more impressive is how Ferrari has tuned the system to feel organic. The power delivery is smooth, progressive, and addictive. You don't feel overwhelmed, you feel connected, as if your thoughts flow directly into the car. The top speed is expected to be somewhere beyond 400 kilometers per hour, which is not just fast, it is near aeronautical speed. The kind of speed where the horizon does not move closer, it suddenly appears directly in front of you. Yet, despite this insane performance, Ferrari made sure the F80 can glide silently in all-electric mode when needed, allowing quiet city driving, late-night peaceful cruising, or discreet arrival without the roar until you choose to unleash it. And when that roar returns, it's a symphony, mechanical, electric, metallic, futuristic, yet unmistakably Ferrari. Now step inside, and this is where the emotional connection deepens. The interior of the F80 is not loud, not cluttered, not showy. It is focused, refined, elegant, and entirely driver-centered. You sit low, almost as if you are wearing the car rather than sitting in it. The steering wheel is inspired by Formula One controls, featuring integrated driving mode toggles, haptic feedback controls, and paddle shifters that click like precision-engineered instruments. The cockpit uses a wraparound digital display system that forms a panoramic curve in front of the driver. Everything important is visible without needing to move your eyes. There are no unnecessary screens, no big flashy displays. Ferrari wants your attention on the drive, the road, the engine, and your senses. The materials are exceptional: hand-stitched leather, Alcantara suede, exposed carbon fiber, and brushed metal surfaces that feel cool to the touch. The seats are sculpted racing shells, but Ferrari has redesigned them with a focus on long-distance comfort.
meaning they support your body firmly without becoming stiff or tiring on longer drives. The sound insulation is advanced, but Ferrari intentionally allows a controlled amount of engine vibration to enter the cabin so you always feel the life of the machine beneath you. And the scent of the interior? Pure luxury leather mixed with the subtle note of carbon. You know exactly where you are without seeing anything. Now let's talk about handling, because this is where the F80 becomes something almost unreal. Ferrari has equipped it with a fully adaptive suspension system that automatically adjusts based on driving mode, speed, steering pressure, and road texture. In comfort mode, the F80 smooths out imperfections and feels surprisingly gentle, like it's floating yet precise. In sport mode, the steering sharpens, throttle sensitivity increases, and the car becomes more engaged, inviting you to push. Then there's track mode, where the entire personality of the car transforms. The aerodynamics tighten, the suspension lowers, the electric motors and V8 synchronize for maximum attack power. The car feels like a living creature, fast, focused, responsive, fearless. And yet, it's not intimidating. Ferrari engineered the F80 to empower the driver, not overwhelm them, whether you're on a winding mountain road or a closed racing circuit. And yes, although the F80 is not built for off-road, Ferrari has included a smart front lift system to avoid scraping on steep speed breakers, ramps, and uneven driveways. Because this car isn't meant to be locked inside a garage, it's meant to be seen. And finally, pricing. The F80 is expected to be limited production, possibly fewer than 400 units, with pricing in the multi-million-dollar range. This is not a mass-production supercar, it is a collector-level hypercar. Owning one isn't just about buying a vehicle, it's about joining a league of individuals who appreciate extreme craftsmanship, emotional engineering, and the legacy of Italian automotive heritage. This car is not just fast, it is meaningful. It is designed to give you a feeling, the feeling of control, of power, of beauty in motion, of being part of something extremely rare and deeply human. The 2026 Ferrari F80 is not here to compete. It's here to remind the world why Ferrari is Ferrari, the brand that does not chase trends but creates the standards others follow. And for those lucky enough to experience it, the F80 will not just be driven, it will be remembered.